So this is the smartest path for making 100K per month in 2023. Now, I'm not going to bullshit you though. There's no magic formula. There is no shortcut. There is no secret, and there is no magic pill here. A system that will allow you to determine what is working and what's not working, and then determine the exact steps you need to take to gain massive traction in your business. All right, so let's dive in. If you don't know who I am, I started and sold the first technology bootcamp in Canada when I was 23 years old for 8 figures. I then went on to build the largest and most engaged cannabis community in the world of over 14 million people. I now run a profitable portfolio of internet businesses doing over $5 million of revenue a year. I'm here to give you the proven systems to save you the time and agony and give you massive clarity and momentum. At the end of the video, I'm going to share with you the exact system that I implement that I've perfected over 14 years to become the kind of person that's capable of making over 100K per month. When I go into any year, I put a theme on the year, and the theme for 2023 for me is Jordan year, as in Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was a fierce competitor, probably the best competitor that's ever existed. This guy was in it to win it every fucking game. I want to bring that level of tenacity this year, that level of work ethic. And with the people around me, I want to build them up. The truth is that when you're trying to get to 100K or more per month, you need to be amazing yourself, and you need to make sure you're surrounding yourself with the best and building up those around you. You know, my mentality this year is to be the hardest worker in the room, to have a relentless work ethic, and to pursue excellence in everything that I do. So I think embodying that Jordan energy this year is going to set me apart, take me to new heights, and help me achieve $10 million of revenue in 2023, which is what my goal is. I'm determined this year to pursue greatness in entrepreneurship like Jordan did this in basketball. Next level work ethic, impeccable energy, and a relentless desire to uplift founders and inspire the world. As Jordan would say, you must accept great things of yourself before you can expect them from others. So we want to have a bar of excellence that is unmatched. So going into this year, we need to have that fucking winning mindset, that no bullshit mentality, that day after day, moment by moment, you're going to give it your all. When you stack up these small moments at the end of the year, 365 days, there's probably thousands of moments there. And if at each of those moments, each of those conversations, each of those meetings, those pitches, you bring that sort of tenacity, that energy, that work ethic, and that relentless drive for greatness, you'll get to great places. So we're going to get into some strategies and some systems in this video that are things that I perfected over 20,000 hours, talking with incredible mentors that have built businesses of 200 million plus, building Herb now to a community of 14 million, and building teams of 50 plus. And so I believe that these systems, they work and they will take you time to implement, but they are worth it. Good things take time. We want to get to big goals this year. We need to bring a different energy, a different mentality. The same things I did in 2022 to win are not going to work this year. And so I got to leverage proven systems and strategies and elevate myself as a leader to get to my goals. And so I want to share with you my process, my strategies for getting there. Now, I'm going to get to this later in the video, but I'm going to show you the exact 90-day challenge that I implement every year to gain insane momentum. So what you want to do is you want to reflect on 2022. You want to get a pen and paper, right? A nice notebook, maybe a new one, treat yourself. And you want to just simply write down these questions in free form. I like to do it in the morning with an iced Americano. Go and write down the answers to these and start to bring yourself some mental clarity going into 2023. Pain plus reflection equals progress. So what were my top 3 achievements in business, health, and relationships? What were my 3 favorite memories? What 3 habits helped me the most? For me, it was habits like lifting, meditating, and daily runs on the beach. What were the top 3 books you read? For me, it was $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi, Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson, and The Inner Game of Tennis. And what are the 3 things that drained your energy? So we want to avoid these things in 2023. For me, it was toxic people. It was living in cities that drained my energy, and so I've committed now to living in nature. And lastly, it was meetings before noon. And so I've just completely eliminated any meetings in my mornings so I can just wake up and focus on deep work. What will it take to be the best version of yourself? And last point to reflect on are what are the top 3 things I learned in 2022? These 7 questions will help you determine some of the things that drained your energy, some of the things that gave you energy, and we're going to just be able to start spotting some patterns. I also just think that reflection and journaling is a great form of sort of mental hygiene. The best people I know take time to write, they take time to reflect, to meditate, and by pausing, slowing down, and just getting a pen and paper out, I think you allow yourself to kind of clear your mind and spot patterns of success in yourself. The next area that we want to start planning for 2023. So same deal. I'll go do this in generally a second session for about 2 hours with a pen and paper. And I go and I start journaling the answers to these questions. So here we go. What 3 values are most important to me, and how do I maximize these? So for me, my values include things like prioritizing play, ensuring that I'm surrounding myself with amazing energy, and just at the end of the day, it's all about love. I want to maximize these values in 2023 and use them as a filter for the opportunities I say yes to and no to. The second thing is, what's the biggest thing holding me back from growing faster, and how do I remove it? It's basic operations thinking to think about what is the bottleneck to my growth and then trying to attack that bottleneck, because we're only as fast as our weakest link. The next area is like, how do I have more fun? We only live once, and so we want to go and journal some of the things that will really bring us joy in 2023. The next thing is to list 3 areas that you need to automate in your life. So for me, I'm constantly trying to find ways to automate sales systems, email systems, and audience growth systems. That's kind of the core of how I create money as a founder. That's my founder flywheel. The more that I can automate my sales, email, and audience systems, the more I know I can skyrocket my revenue from 5 mil to 10 mil. And so my core focus will be on getting those 3 systems upgraded and further automated. The next one's really important. We want to go and list what are the 3 areas we need to eliminate in our life. What are those bad habits, those things that you've created in 2022 that are just becoming baggage for you? Oftentimes we think success is about adding a lot of things, but it's equally as important to create a not to-do list, to create anti-goals, to eliminate things. Journaling what those things are will help you a bunch. All right, the next thing is, what do I need to delegate in my life? I know that I want to delegate things like certain meetings. I want to delegate certain tasks to people, and I want to go and take some stuff that I know people can do 80% as well as me and delegate that to my virtual assistant. And so going and listing these areas at the beginning of your year will help clear more of your schedule. We want to delegate things, eliminate things, and focus our energy on our core competence, our zone of genius. Then we want to journal things like, how can we achieve our 10-year goals in 1 year? This was a question that Peter Thiel taught me. We want to always focus as entrepreneurs on speed, right? Startups are built for speed. And so if we can go and chart out our 10-year vision and then ask ourselves, how could I accomplish that 10-year vision this year? That's some next level thinking. And that's going to help get us in this mode of this Jordan mode, this beast mode, and help us think big, which I think is half the battle. Speed is everything, and this question will help you uncover the areas where you can speed up your traction. The next question is, who do I need to surround myself with to win this year? Now, I'd encourage you to list 10 people. These 10 people become your tribe of mentors, your board of advisors, your league of fucking legends. In order to set ourselves apart, we need to surround ourselves with people that have been where we're trying to go. And this question will help you uncover who those people are. For me, it's people like Justin Welsh, Greg Eisenberg, Austin Belkak, Ben Meir, Dan Go, Harley Finkelstein, Toby Lutke. These are some freaking goats that I'm herding up in 2023 that are going to help me get to where I need to go. All right, the next area is, what systems do I need to 10x my business? And so you may want to consider systems like audience systems, newsletter systems, LinkedIn systems, Twitter systems, growth systems. Goals are cute. Systems will actually help you win. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your system. So we want to make sure that as we're growing our business and we're scaling it, that we're focusing on actually scaling up our systems, right? What's your recruiting system, your audience growth system, your LinkedIn, Twitter, revenue, sales? All of these systems need to be upgraded if we want to get to where we need to go in 2023, which is making over 100K per month. Lastly, what 2 revenue streams do I need to focus on to 10x my cash flow? Oftentimes, I see entrepreneurs and they have 100 things they want to do. And the truth is that most startups die of indigestion, not starvation. You die because you're trying to do too much, not because you're too focused. So we want to develop that tunnel vision on those 2 core areas that are going to contribute to 90% of our success. And so if we can hone in on what those 2 areas are, we're going to really crush it this year. Now, after going through this exercise, I can tell you that I learned a ton. I know that in 2023, I want to prioritize nature. I want to focus on the 20% of things that bring me 80% of the results. I know that I need to remove toxic people from my life and plan on doing that the second I'm back at the office here in 2 days. I want to make decisions based on what's right for my mind, my body, and my soul. I want to lean into building my audience because my belief is that attention is the new oil. I want to continue to hone in on my storytelling ability because I believe that it's the ultimate vehicle for transformation. And lastly, I want to build leverage daily, which comes from code, people, capital, and growing an audience. All right, so the next area to nail down is our vision system. We need to put real, massive plans in place for 2023 and then reverse engineer what it's going to take to make that vision happen. I created a vision system that I've gone and given to hundreds of entrepreneurs at this point and helped them scale to 8 figures per year. This system works. I like to call it the FounderOS vision system. And so what you're going to do is list out your company values, your vision, your mission, your proven system, what your guarantee is, your 10-year vision, 3-year vision, 1-year vision. And this is going to allow you to then make 90-day goals and build massive traction. If we want to go and get ahead this year, we need to win the next 90 days, the next 30 days. We need to win today and tomorrow. We need to almost compartmentalize each day and ensure that we're giving it our all and stack that 365 days. The truth is that if you get 1% better every single day, that's 37 times better in a year. Think about that, right? Compounding is the 8th wonder of the world. This vision system, the FounderOS vision system, is going to help you get to where you're trying to go. So here's how it works. You're going to fill out your 5 company values. These determine what you're going to say no to this year and what you're going to say yes to. This is how you hire people, fire people. This is everything. Your values define your cultural code in your company. The next is we want to get clear on our niche, right? What's our mission, our vision, our proven system? So for me, I'm building a community of 10 million entrepreneurs and helping them through proven systems. My niche is founder operating systems. It's really all these proven systems around audience growth, community growth, and helping you scale your brand to new levels. Then we want to get clear on our marketing system. Who are we targeting? What is our unique value proposition? What's our proven process and our guarantee? I'm really targeting elite founders and helping them grow through proven systems. And I do this through the FounderOS framework, the FounderOS assessment, the FounderOS program, and the FounderOS community. These 4 areas allow me to accomplish this vision of inspiring 10 million entrepreneurs to accomplish their dreams through proven systems. And so I'm laser focused over the next decade on helping elite founders achieve their goals. In the next 3 years, I'm going to build out my audience to 10 million people, grow an email list to 1 million, build a SaaS tool with 200K people, get the FounderOS community to 10K, FounderOS program serving 200K people, own retreat centers in Hawaii, Costa Rica, and Japan, and build a mastermind of 1,000 people. From there, I go and I list out my 1-year plan, my 90-day plan, and then the different opportunities across people, product, and process. When this whole vision system's filled out, I then have my action plan laid out of what I need to do in the next 90 days to accomplish my 1-year goals, my 3-year goals, and my goals over the next decade. From here, I know that when I go into a given week, I have my list of things that I need to get done, and I have unbelievable clarity, purpose, and a clear vision of exactly what I need to do to be successful. And so this vision system, when complete, will allow you to get to where you're trying to go to. And this is what we cover in my FounderOS program, which if you're ever interested, you can find it in the description of this video. All right, so the next thing that we want to do is we want to become the kind of person that can make 100K per month. So I'm going to invite you to complete the 90-day FounderOS Momentum Challenge. So I'm going to show you the proven system, the tactics, the strategies that I implement at the beginning of each of my years to ensure that I get off to a blazing start. Momentum is the most addicting drug in the world. If we're going to try and accomplish these big goals this year, we need to make sure that we have momentum at our side. We want the wind in our sails. So here's how this works. For the next 90 days, this is the challenge for you. Meditate daily. Get 4 hours of deep work in every single day from 8 a.m. till noon. So block off your calendar, no meetings, no distractions. You're using that time to create magic. All right, number 3, exercise daily. I don't care if you're running, you're lifting, you're doing yoga. Move your body, break a sweat. Movement will move your emotion, and your emotion will build momentum and energy and action. And the more action we're taking, the more energy we're applying to what we're trying to get to this year, just the more unbelievable results we're going to get and the closer we're going to get to building that 100K per month business. Lastly, number 4 is over the next 3 months, I want you to complete 3 Audible books around mindset. The reason I say Audible books is because it's so easy. You could be just driving in your car, riding a bike. I'm here in Puerto Escondido, Mexico. I just riding my scooter to get a coffee in the morning. And when I'm there, I got my headphones in and I'm listening to mindset books to really hone in on that millionaire mindset, right? That success mindset that's needed to accomplish your goals. Your mindset is like your operating system. And we want to make sure that that engine, that operating system is tuned in to make that 100K per month or greater. I'm going to invite you to complete 3 mindset books over the next 90 days. Here's a few books I can recommend. One is How to Stop Worrying and Start Living, and this is by Dale Carnegie. Warren Buffett, one of the richest guys in the world, credits Dale Carnegie with his success. So you can learn a lot from Dale Carnegie in the way he thinks, cutting out worry and building successful thinking. Second book I can recommend is The Magic of Big Thinking by David Schwartz. This book will help you practice new ways of inserting positive thoughts and saying no to negative thoughts. The last book here for you to consider is The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. This book highlights a lot of Stoic thinking from great philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, and it's going to help you hone in on the key principles that made these guys absolute legends and made them some of the most famous philosophers in history. I view these 3 Audible recommendations as brain food. And when we're taking breaks, instead of going and watching Netflix, HBO, Hulu, and that garbage, stop entertaining ourselves. Let's focus on educating ourselves with great brain food that's going to help us achieve our goals. Now, at this point in the video, you may be wondering how to build an audience and amazing content around your business. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell and watch my next video, which is 3 tips to grow your community to 1 million raving fans. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips to grow your online community to 1 million raving fans. If you don't know who I am, I started and sold the first technology bootcamp in Canada